Action! Woo! What's up, man? It's your boy Mike with What Mike Thinks. And today, y'all seen it all over the news this week. The NBA draft. One of the worst NBA drafts I've ever seen. So boring. The number one pick, who is that guy? I have no idea.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
But let's get to the real juice of this NBA draft, which is the second round, 55th pick, Bronny James. There's been a lot of discussion about what's going on and is it right or not revolving nepotism. You got Rich Paul having his little fingers into everything, lying, manipulating. LeBum LeBysmal James lying, manipulating the media, doing what he does best, which is controlling the narrative. Then you got people in the media protecting them, saying XYZ. I'm going to expose all these things, all right? But first, let's discuss nepotism and whether it's good or bad. And then I'm going to give my thoughts on it, as well as LeBum LeBysmal James' role with his son, Bronny James, and if I think that's good or bad. And then I just want to hear what you guys have to say after that. So first, let's discuss nepotism in general. Now, nepotism, look, man, it's basically, hey, you're my blood, I know you, I'm going to give you a job, I'm going to give you a certain position. Just because our blood, I know you, you can get this job. There's people in the media, Adrian Wojnarowski, Nick Wright, which is Clutch Sports, I believe, go figure, and all these other people, they're taking one side. We don't want to hear about nepotism at all because it happens all the time. It happens in everything, which they're correct. Nepotism does happen in every single bit of the field, especially when it comes to sports. You got it in ownership, coaching, GMs, all these things. So yes, they're correct in that stance. However, I saw Bronny James. He's on the opposite side of the fence. Bronny James, he's been on a couple shows. He actually had a TV show with Dan Le Batard, and Dan Le Batard's dad was on the show where they actually made fun of nepotism in a way, man. Pretty good show. And here's what Bronny thinks. So I understand where Bronny is coming from as well on the other side. So let's pair this together. So Bronny James is clearly against nepotism, and you see why. It has a bunch of negatives in the field. Here's my view of it, all right? So we got the people that support it, and we got people like Bronny James that's against it. Here's my view of nepotism. Nepotism, for one, is going to happen, okay? And in ownership specifically, whenever you own a business, whenever you own anything, and let's say it's a family-owned business, I have no problem with nepotism at all, okay? That's something that's supposed to run in the family. However, there are decisions made within that. Whoever's making that decision to hand things off to certain people in the family, they need to be making the right decision. See, nepotism isn't always the right decision, and that's where I'm leading to with this. I have no problem with people doing it. It's just that they have to realize it's not always the right decision at all, because it can lead to corruption. It often does, and it does prevent people that should be in those positions to have those positions. But when it comes to ownership, I believe wholeheartedly, hey, if Mike Freeman, if I own something, you and nobody else can tell me how to run my business at all. We don't need any more hands in the cookie jar trying to take money from us for BS if we can control it, okay? All we need is rules, regulations, and we just need to follow that. You're not about to tell me I can't have one of my sons or somebody in my family not run my business. So that's how I feel about that. Now, when it comes to nepotism with Bronny James and LeBron James situation, I don't have a problem with it, man. I don't have a problem with it at all. This is what LeBum LeBysmal James has been wanting for years, and he said he was going to do it. I have no problem with it. He was picked in the second round with the 55th pick. Most second rounders are not coming out like Jokic, okay? They're not coming out like Ginobili. Most second rounders aren't even going to make the team. Let's just be honest, man. Basketball is so up and down. If you're not a top 3 pick, dude, it's up or down. Shoot, a lot of number ones have been bust in the NBA. So I have no problem with it. I'm actually proud for the LeBum James family. It's just that we cannot skip past the BS in between that's been going on here. BS number one. Let's get to the BS point number one. I saw a post today saying that Bronny would be in the league if his name was John Smith. Look, man, Bronny James averaged like 3.8 points on 30% shooting. By those stats, he wouldn't even be in the NBA, dude. It's okay to admit that Bronny James is in the league because of his dad. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want people out here lying and stuff. BS point number two. The media, they're just playing this whole thing up so much as if it's Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. It's nothing close. I've seen posts from big news outlets comparing it to Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. Are you serious? Bronny James is not a serious NBA player. He's lucky if he becomes a good role player in the NBA at all. I see comparisons to Drew Holiday. He's nothing close to Drew Holiday. They would want him to be Drew Holiday. He's nothing close to it. He's a bum. He's trash, guys. But the media is just spinning this up. It's ridiculous, man. Bronny James has no shot at being a great NBA player. The only reason why he's in the NBA is because of his dad, and that is okay. You got Giannis with his brothers. They're trash, and they're in the NBA. Why can't we just be like, oh, okay, just admit it for what it is? But no. My third point is that this is ultimately LeBum LeBysmal James controlling the narrative. Because he got all his little friends in the media talking about how such a wonderful moment this is. XYZ, this is so great. Guys, Bronny James has to make the team. Now, I know, he more likely will make the team. Let's put things in perspective, guys. I want you guys to understand this. Bronny James will be the worst point guard LeBum LeBysmal James has ever played with. All right? If you don't believe me, I'm going to go down the list right now for you. Eric Snow, Jeff McInnes, Daniel Gibson, Mo Williams, Kyrie Irving, come on, Matthew Dellavedova, George Hill, Jose Calderon, Derrick Rose. Now, let's go to the Miami Heat. Mario Chalmers, Norris Cole, Carlos Arroyo, Mike Bibby. 2018 to now. Rajon Rondo, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Dennis Schroeder, Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverly, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and Kendrick Nunn. I'm sorry, bro, but Bronny James is not better than any of those guys I just listed. Let's not let the media lie and persuade things and try to say, oh, he should come off bench when they're up 20 or 30. No, Bronny shouldn't even be on the freaking Lakers on their roster, okay? He should be developing overseas somewhere. But he ain't even good enough for the G League, bro. He's not. He should be overseas somewhere in some country we ain't even heard of. I'm not even sure China would accept him, bro. He is a bum. But everybody in the media and Clutch Sports who has media personnel signed to them, speaking for LeBron James and his behalf, controlling the narrative, is spinning it as if Bronny James just gonna be playing with his dad and they just gonna be from tip off to the end. Man, get out of here, bro. He's a bum. He is a bum, all right? If anything, Bryce James, his younger brother, that boy can ball. He will deserve a spot in the NBA. I also saw another story about Rich Paul calling NBA teams, do not draft Bronny, do not draft Bronny. Man, look, bro, you didn't have to do that, okay? Everybody knew he was going to go to the Lakers because nobody wanted trash-ass Bronny James, bro. It's just the truth, bro. He's a bum, okay? I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of everybody talking about it as if it's some just great story. No, bro, it's just another form of nepotism. So let's treat it like another form of nepotism. But no, y'all want to glaze LeBum James for this, bro. No, man, if y'all gonna be mad about nepotism on that side, be mad about it on this side as well, bro. And y'all gotta understand the implications of it. Not all nepotism is good, okay? In this form, it's a wash. It's a wash. To me, it's a wash. It's not good nor bad. It's just good for LeBum's image. It's not helping Bronny James. It's not helping Bronny James at all, bro. If anything, what would have helped him the most is him getting drafted, hopefully, if he got drafted, by a team that actually wanted to develop him and grow him, instead of the Lakers just wanted to help LeBum James and his dad's image and grow the Lakers brand and their image. This is ultimately helping them more than helping Bronny, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's not helping Bronny more than helping his dad. So as a dad, is that an actual great decision for your child? Is it? No one puts these things in perspective. The other side is just gonna be like, oh, well, LeBron is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Yeah, And he had 18 years to raise a great basketball player, and he failed. He raised a bum. The dude's a bum, bro. He's not that good, bro, at all, bro. So I don't want to hear it, man. Let's not act like LeBron is just some all-time coach or some other BS. No, bro. He's a guy that's been saved by other people his entire career, and he's underwhelmed his entire career. He's had people in the media controlling the narrative all the way up till now. It makes him look better than he is. Ain't nothing but makeup on the pig, and I'm tired of it, man. So, hey, that's what I got to say about the situation, okay? It ain't helping Bronny James at all. It's not a benefit to Bronny James. Bronny needs to be somewhere just focus on his development away from his damn dad, because in order to grow as a man, he got to spread his wings, bro. He got to find out what he like in life and what he's good at, because basketball ain't it. So, hey, like, share, comment this video. Peace. Now, I know a bunch of you LeBum LeBysmal lovers, you glazers, are just going to be in the comments. How dare you? You know what you mean? Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.